Hey parents, this is part 2 of the Parent Night presentation, and I just wanted to share with you for our focus this year academically in math. We have a new curriculum. It is meant to fill in a lot of the gaps that our old curriculum had, and we are hitting the ground running. We are really working on skip counting within 1,000 by twos, fives, tens, skip counting forward and backward from any number. Can they skip count? Place value is huge because we are adding and subtracting within 1,000. Their math facts, they need to know their combinations of 10 in the first 9 weeks, their doubles facts in the second 9 weeks. That's like 7 plus 7 is 14. Would they need to know their combinations of 20? So if I were to say 15 plus what is 20, they need to know that in 5 seconds, or 3 seconds would be best. And then they need to know their adding up and subtracting within 16. So if you were to say 11 plus what is 16, we want them to know within 3 seconds, just for that fluency, that math fact fluency. We also, we're adding and subtracting within 1,000 strategies like the number line, strips of tens and squares of 100. All these things, if you have questions about the new type of math as opposed to the traditional algorithm that we were taught, there are other videos on my YouTube account that explain how to do all that. We're really trying to catch up and just fill in a lot of gaps that were created partially because I was on maternity leave and I just want to teach so much now, and partially because we have a new math curriculum and it's harder for students. So they're doing a great job. They have done just been transitioning well to having me back from maternity leave. Also in reading, we're working on phonics, so that is part of their learning to read. There are a lot of combinations, vowel combinations, consonant digraphs, all kinds of fun phonics patterns we learn every week, and it's in their homework, and they have practice words they can spell every week. And we are doing different standards. We do a new reading standard for literature and nonfiction text every week that we work on with comprehension questions and practice and activities. And then handwriting is a huge focus in second grade. There's spelling, grammar, using periods and capitals, writing in cursive. And then our social emotional learning goal curriculum is called Leader in Me. These are, if you look to the right side of the screen, you see some of the phrases we use, like put first things first. We work first, then we can play. We first try to understand and then be understood. We try to work together. We try to take care of ourselves. We try to be proactive. All these things are words that we're learning this year. This is a little glimpse into my communication. It's hot, it's honest, open, and two-way. So I'm open for emails. I use the Remind app most often because it's just like a quick announcement. But I can always check emails easier than notes from home, but feel free to send a note in their star binder every day, and shoot me an email if you think we need a conference. I will reach out to you, and then in the spring we'll have our students share what they're learning to you. So I'm looking forward to that. New things this year are report cards. It's different than last year. The progress reports give you kind of a miniature glimpse of that. They're not complete in the progress reports yet because I haven't taught all the standards. Don't forget that Valentine's Day, to decorate a box, a shoe box, or a bag for a snack, and we'll exchange cards and candy. And then put it on your calendar to come, if you can, to Math Night on February 28th. We'll be explaining some of the math strategies that we're using and that students struggle with in second grade. The best thing you can do at home is listen to your child read and read with them. They need to be the one reading 15 minutes every night. That it just helps so much for them to practice, and they'll make progress if they're reading every night. You can tell by how they're doing in school and their reading level, and just how fluently they're reading if they're practicing at home. The homework and newsletter, please just read it. That makes a difference because you'll be informed of what's going on, and if they do their homework, they'll get better at reading, math, and writing. Extra Math is coming soon. I'll send home a flyer for them to do their math fact fluency on a website and just do it real quick, and it challenges them to get it in a few seconds, their math facts. You can always donate money. It takes $30 for 1,000 copies, and I will not say no to that. And then take a look at my YouTube and I blog. It's in the newsletter, and I love to do explanatory videos on how to to work with your child in some area like math strategies or reading strategies. And I love to blog, so there's a lot of great information there. Thank you so much for taking the time to listen and working with me and partnering with me and trusting your child to me this year. I love getting to know your kids, and they're the reason I teach. They're a joy to be around and to learn from them and work with them and encourage them to be the best version of themselves. So take care. Thanks again.